Welcome. This is a live tarot session with me. Yes, I do personal readings, guys, but this is a live tarot session where you are welcome to reach out and ask me questions for the tarot, and I will pick the cards and I will use astrology as well to help answer these questions. Now, simply this, I take one question per person. I absolutely always prioritize members, all members, courage, harmony, and BWOB. But harmony and BWOB gets access to the live tarot sessions, members only tarot sessions with me, and they're really small. You can ask multiple questions there, and they happen on Mondays. So if you want access to that, then please do join those memberships. But I will definitely prioritize all members here, and I also prioritize live chats. I appreciate them. I'm happy that you guys would send a little tip or send a little contribution to help the channel grow, and so I'm grateful, and I will prioritize that. Absolutely. I'm going to wait for a couple of people to get on, and that's it. I don't love when people shout at me and ask a question over and over and over and over again. That kind of behavior not only will get me to not answer your question, it could get you kicked off, because I just feel it's kind of rude, to be honest with you. And for those of you who are curious about this and watch this after the fact, number one, it could be because I've answered your question and you had to get offline. So, go ahead and leave your question, because I might see it before I get offline and answer it. Then you can rewatch it to see if I've answered your question. That's always a good idea. Or sometimes just answers that I give to other people's questions will give you insight. So will make something click with you. I always say that if you're drawn to watch a video, it's because there's a message there for you. Whether or not it was directly for you doesn't matter. What matters is something was said that you needed to hear. It could come from a lot of different places. It can come from a song, it can come from a poem, it could come from a meme, it could come from an email, it could come from a conversation between strangers that has nothing to do with you. But if something snaps and it makes you think, then this message is 100% for you. Yeah, that's it. That's all I really got to say. I hope people are getting the notification that I've gone live. I only see 5 people on here right now. I'll give this 5 to 10 minutes. It's usually around 3 o'clock that I go live, so it should fill up a little bit. If it doesn't, I'll get offline and I'll try again some other time. Maybe I'll try over the weekend. So that I was sick this week, and so especially it just all really hit me. Aquarius, Capricorn, and Pisces, it hit me, and I could not do full readings. I kind of did half readings. That's not the norm, so they'll be back to the norm again, but I needed some time. Oh my God, it really throttled me. I was not able to get through a video without sneezing, right? Without sneezing or coughing or blowing my nose. It was so bad, and I was so tired. So I hope that you guys are all well out there and that you're taking care of yourselves. Kind of just really hit me like a ton of bricks, to be totally honest with you. By it, I think it was cedar fever down here in Austin. It's my first winter in Austin, and number one, there are extreme changes in heat. I think we're at 75 degrees today, and but last night it was 40, and a couple of weeks ago we were 19 degrees and we were freezing during the day, and now it feels like spring. It's just it's all over the place. Hey, Wally, it's all over the place. So it could be that, me adjusting to a new environment. It could be allergic reaction to the cedar that gets released. The cedar trees release these seeds into the air, and it chokes up a lot of people, even people who have lived here for a long time. So it could be that, could be a combination of the two. I'm sure it had something to do with the fact that I was run down and I pushed myself real hard. I mean, I would say between Thanksgiving and now, this week, I hadn't had really time to sleep much or rest much. I was doing a lot of prep work. I was traveling a lot. I was constantly active, and maybe I pushed myself a little bit too hard. I think that's part and parcel to being an entrepreneur. That's true. But also just I crashed. And so thank you for your patience. Thank you for watching the videos the whole way through, because that really helps. Thank you for liking the videos. If you've shared the videos, thank you so much for sharing the messages. I appreciate that. I appreciate those of you who came over and shared some time with me over on my second YouTube channel, Astrology Motivation, where I go live 5 days a week. Monday through Friday, I'm there. You could chat directly to me, not to like ask questions, but to like hear a general tarot card reading and chit chat. Yeah, I appreciate your support wherever it came from. And for those nice comments and those well wishes of, get better soon. Thank you so much. I appreciate that too. I appreciate you taking time to just think of me for a second. And I'm grateful for that. So yeah, let's get into, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I'm going to wait for some more people to get on. I think more people are just kind of like responding to the alert. If you're not getting the alerts, it could be because I've already used up my 3 alerts for today. So a lot of people don't see that I'm live or know that I'm live, but I go live every Friday, just so that you guys know. Unless I'm sick or something has happened or I'm on vacation, I go live every Friday to come on and be able to, question and answer. This is a very special Friday because it is a full moon. So let's talk a little bit about that. I want to focus on it. It's January 6th. And can you believe that we're almost finished with the first week in January? I think that's insane. Time passes and I can't comprehend it. This full moon, the full moons are powerful, especially for Cancer, but for Cancer all the time, every full moon. But this full moon is in Cancer. So the full moon is always in the opposite sign from where the sun is. So the sun is in Capricorn right now. And so full moons happen when the moon shifts into an opposition with the sun. And so here we are at a full moon in Cancer. It's its home, right? The moon belongs and rules Cancer, which means Cancerians particularly are extremely powerful right now. This is a very powerful moon for you. It's giving you a lot of energy. But energy for us comes from intuition and psychic power, and we work through the water. So some wonderful ways to celebrate and manifest over this full moon is to use water in your manifestations. Number 1, cleanse yourself, usually with a bath, so you can be completely immersed, especially if you have Epsom salts or bath salts, to be able to suck some of the toxins out of you. And then what I recommend is a two cup manifestation process, where you have 2 cups, and on one you have written what you have and what's not setting right with you, and the other cup you have written exactly what you desire. And you fill the first cup up initially, and then as you pour from the dissatisfied cup to the desire cup, you share gratitude, you share grace, and you welcome in the abundance that will align with your highest self and your happiness. And then you take that cup that is now full and you drink it all up, because water has memory and it can help reprogram deep down inside of you. Our bodies are mostly water. So if you speak into existence and into the water, what it is that you are, that how you really truly believe and see yourself, and then you can actually start the reprogramming from the cellular level. You can just take a regular cup of water too and don't write anything on it and just speak into it, speak into existence, chant into it, really like go over and over and over and put that energy of your desires of not I want this, but I am this. This is who I am. This is what my life is, into the water, and then drink that down too. I would do that after you have taken a bath and liberated your body from toxins by sitting in a salt bath. I think it's really, really important. If you are by salt water, if you're by the ocean, oh my God, please get yourself down to the ocean tonight. Some of you can take a polar plunge. Some of you, not that necessary. But you can use the natural salt water to help you out too. If you're by lakes, rivers, or streams, definitely sit down, put a part of yourself in the water, put your hands in the water, put your face in the water, put the water on your face, or put your feet in the water. Always really helps to calm you. Use water. This is the water moon of all water moons. We start at the beginning of the year to help us cleanse and detoxify and get out all of those emotions that are getting in our frickin' way, so that we can get back to the higher energy of the moon, which is intuition and psychic ability, which is connected to spirit. Remember, emotions are not connected to spirit. Emotions are they're physical reactions. That's what emotions are. They're reactions to something that is physically happening to you. So they're very 3D existence. Connectivity, and lots of times if you trust your emotions or give too much attention to your emotions, they can block your psychic abilities. So purge the emotions, liberate them, free them, recognize that they're not as significant as you think they are, so you can get back to the connectivity work, the higher power of the moon, which is your psychic abilities. So just wanted to catch you guys up on that. Like I said, I will definitely, for all of you who I've just gotten on, I will definitely prioritize members when it comes to asking questions. I will definitely prioritize donations and live chats. If you give me a live chat, I will absolutely answer your question. Not to the point where if I have to go, I'll come back on and answer it, but I will definitely answer your question. I'll prioritize that. And then we'll just go through the questions step by step. But I wanted to make sure that you guys understood. There's another aspect to this full moon that I also want to go over with you. And that is it's square to Chiron. Interestingly enough, the North and South Node were square to Saturn most of last year. So there's a big karmic check-in. And now we have the Sun and the Moon in opposition. We do it's every single full moon. But Chiron is here squaring them. And that's really interesting. So I think there's a lot of kind of being able to finally purge different kind of things that have hurt you or injured you, and the emotions associated with that, with those injuries. Because remember, with injuries, or physical things we've been through that have caused us pain, we remember that, and they cause emotions in us. The pain is not the same as the emotional suffering that we go through. So ultimately there's just this sense of being able to cleanse that and start new and start fresh and exorcise those emotions so that we can have a clear mind to make clear decisions. Mars and Venus are in a beautiful position. They are in a really lovely position. I'm going to have to blow my nose, guys. I'm sorry. For those of you that disturbs and that don't like that, I have to warn you, that will be happening another time. It's not that I'm sick. I'm actually, like I said, I'm feeling a lot better, but it's still part of what I'm going through right now. So if you are disturbed by that, know that I have to blow my nose, or I won't be able to talk or swallow. So, yeah. So this is really a time. It's Chiron, especially Chiron's involvement. But Mercury retrograde is conjunct the Sun too, which means this is about, it could be about memory. It could be about things that were said in the past. It could also be about things just malfunctioning and not functioning correctly, not working the way that we expected them to work. And the tension that builds up inside of us and the pain that causes. So this isn't going to be the most easy moon. And it is actually quite complex with those two aspects. Mercury retrograde conjuncting the Sun, and Chiron squaring both the Sun Mercury conjunction and the moon. This is not the most straightforward full moon. Is it the most horrible? No, because if you look at the full moon, the moon itself in Cancer is sextile to Uranus, which is openness for change. Expect powerful change. Expect surprises inside of yourself. Expect to be liberated from those old ways of thought. Mercury may be in retrograde, but Uranus isn't, and Uranus is the higher mind. So reconnecting with your destiny and with the peculiarities but uniqueness aspects of yourself, right? There's a beautiful kind of quirky energy about that sextile, which I really love, and really welcoming in change, especially when we remember maybe how we've injured ourselves or how we've made ourselves suffer from the past. There could be a sense of not making the same mistake twice. And there's also a trine to Neptune, and that trine to Neptune, the moon is trine to Neptune, is very dreamy. And I've been telling everybody, watch your dreams, watch them, be very aware, because a trine between Neptune and the moon is going to bring us dreams. It's going to bring us illumination through dreams. On some level, it's going to help us reconnect to our psychic ability through the dream realm. This is also very creative energy, but it's slower. It's also healing, because the realm of the 12th house, Neptune, it's a healer. It's a natural healer, but it's a spiritual healer. It heals through spiritual reconnection, reconnecting to your God space, understanding that you're not alone. And that allowing healing to begin on the deepest levels, especially where there has been a lot of suffering and a lot of pain, a lot of maybe real injuries that you have been through. So yeah, this is a pretty interesting full moon, to say the least. And yeah, thank you for taking your time. Hi, I'm good, Cass Love. Good. Hello. Oh, thank you so much. 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 That was a jump. I don't know what the hell just happened. Giggles are right on my glasses. What is this? Vika? Hey. Water is energy. Yeah, water is life. That's what it is, at least in our existence, at least in our existence on this planet. Water is life. I smelled salt water in my dream the other night. Claudie's kitty. That is fantastic energy. When you get so connected that you can your senses are actually triggered. That's fantastic. Maybe you should go, if you have salt water near you, take a visit. Hey, Jocelyn, super night. I got to be here. I'm so glad that you are here. Niagara Falls is great. I have not been there in a few years in Canada. Oh, Niagara Falls. I read that wrong. I read a lot wrong, so I apologize. That's massive water energy. It's very powerful. Absolutely. Finally caught you live. Yes. No question. Just thank you for sharing your knowledge with us. Oh, God bless you, Karen Taylor. Thank you so much. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. 100% illumination is at 6:09 p.m. Eastern time. Okay, so that would be 5:09 down here, which means we really won't get to see it illuminated fully, though it'll still look full by like 7 o'clock when the sun is completely set. It'll still appear that way. So this is a great time. I mean, I usually do the saging and the smudging as well. I'll probably do a salt bath for me. I'll do some vapor bath. They have these vapor salts that I think will help me a lot. Yeah, and hydration. I'm sorry that I forgot that, but just hydration, just pretty basic stuff, right? Pretty simple stuff. But keeping yourself hydrated, really, really important right now. But thank you for that, Vika B. Spirit nudges. Hi there. I caught a live read. Yes, you did, crystal clear. Agreed with Karen Taylor. Thank you so much. Hi, medicine guy. So yeah, definitely throw out your questions. Absolutely. I'm just trying to see if anybody else is coming on. It's like 35 people, which is good, but we usually get twice that. Purge, baby, purge. Hi, Perla. How you doing? I am a Cancer, so at 6 p.m. we'll start manifesting. Good for you, F. Johns. Excellent. Remember, Cancerians, because what this means for us, natal Cancerians, what this means for us is that your sun, whatever house your sun is in, the moon is in the zodiac sign that your natal sun is in. So the moon is going to conjunct your natal sun sometime between Thursday and Saturday. And when the moon conjuncts your natal sun, this is a brief moment, because the moon doesn't stay long in conjunction with the natal sun, but it's a brief moment of feeling whole and complete and certain and sure about yourself. And with those two aspects of you aligned, it's a very spiritually explosive time. It's a very powerful time. So it's definitely a time when you should, it also could open you up to a little bit of vulnerabilities from the other aspects that are happening to it. So for those of you that are kind of mid-Cancer, that were born like mid-Cancer season, there is a square to Chiron that's happening. And so that could be the roughest for you guys as it's conjuncting your natal sun. It's bringing a lot of that energy of purging out of the pain and suffering that maybe you've buried from your pain and suffering coming out. So this could be a very emotional moon for quite a few people. Yeah, I did my doorways windows. Looking forward to tonight. Nice. I love this stuff. Hi, Caswell. Okay. What are my angels and guides trying to tell me with the energy of this full moon today? Staying patient to see it in Texas. So we have abundance and satisfaction and happiness. And what the full moon is bringing you, Caswell, is that you are going to get insight into what is finally going to make you happy, where your happiness lives, where your happiness is, and what will fulfill you. That will become extremely clear. Also, it says make a wish, because speaking something into existence right now for you is going to come true. There's something of, like I said, the cups and the water. That's a kind of a perfect metaphor for what's going on right now. The cups and the water is just a sense of you have an opportunity here, karmic, and it's all about divine timing to make a wish and manifest it. So definitely for you, especially, use those manifestation techniques and you could see it happen almost instantly. That's interesting for you that those two came out. These are really powerful and beautiful energies. A cycle in your life is finished. It could also mean completion, like actually finally feeling good about something, feeling like, okay, I'm done with this and I'm proud of it. And now I can like walk away from it and let it go, or feel good about it. So there's completion here and happiness and satisfaction for you. That's what the full moon is bringing. Staying patient to see. Hi, Michelle. What am I currently attracting? And Ballerina. What am I currently attracting? You're currently attracting clarity as well as victory over a situation that caused you a lot of pain. And that usually happens through clarity. Could have something to do with your boss or an authority figure, maybe even a father figure that things weren't working out with. They were very tight-lipped and maybe very cheap with you. Or if you've been trying to make adjustments to or change or nurture your physical self and nothing has been happening, you'll get clarity with that. You'll get clarity because a tower is happening. And this tower is in direct relationship to like a sudden change. In other words, all of a sudden, after this stagnation of not being able to do anything or know anything or understand why you've been stuck and something hasn't been working, the clarity is going to come through, especially after maybe an event or some tragedy that could have happened to you and maybe injured you or kept you held up for a while. There is a breakthrough through clarity in order to like message or information that comes in to help you understand how to move forward and how to get ahead. And you'll see progress here. It's fantastic. Thank you, GPMS. God bless. Oh, okay. Thank you. Hi, the upward spiral. God bless you and thank you for your donation. Hi, if you can, what steps should I take? What steps should I take in the next goals? What steps should the upward spiral take in the next goals? Go home, or remember, either you're visiting home and a visit to home is necessary, a necessary step you have to take, or this is about remembering what you really loved as a child. That's step one. What next steps should I take when it comes to in your goals? Then you should reach out to people who could offer you opportunities within those areas, like somebody who has really found a way to make work what you've always dreamed of making work, and take their advice. They will give it to you freely. They could even open up opportunities for you. So that the thing is, like, reach out, start connecting to somebody who is sort of a success in what you've always wanted to do, to start taking notes and see, how do I practically make a success out of myself? How do I make it work? This is something that is also suggested to you. Then opportunities will start to open. It's almost like you'll be opening them for yourself. This could also be a sense of helping others and opening opportunities for others just to be kind and help. And that will start to open opportunities for you. It just depends on what side of the coin you are. If you are the boss, or if you are looking to be the boss, or you're studying or you're researching how to get into a new line of work with your goals and aspirations, but they're there. And returning home, or to the center of your purpose and what you really enjoy, is going to help clarify things for you. Who else come in? Okay, let's go back. Hi, Britt. What's up? Michelle Smith. Yeah, very much. Like I had felt crappy. And now it's just the congestion is still here. I don't know. That could definitely be allergies, but I want to clear that away too. This is really annoying. I like to breathe through my nose. Hey, Michelle, the title sparked me to click. You being the voice is a bonus. Well, thank you, Britt. I appreciate that. If you have time or feel anything for me, go ahead and share. I relate a lot to your readings. So I would say that the readings themselves would be the general messages for you, Britt. If you're looking for a general message, that would always be where you go. These work better when you ask a specific question. There's something that you're confronting here about a past disappointment in yourself. It could have to do with a marriage or a relationship, but there is a completion. It's almost like, in some ways, realizing that there's nothing you can do for what somebody's taken or stolen from you. And in another way, like letting it wrap up, completing it, letting it be done. There could also be a message coming in for you, or contact or communication from somebody who did make you suffer. And that's what you need to do in order to bring yourself to completion. Because yes, if you were done wrong and you just sat there and did nothing about it, then you're hanging on to it. That's why you can't get over it. So what you would need to do is call and make the communication and said, you know what? This is what I have to tell you. I don't care what you think about me. This is what's going on. And you do it for yourself. And then you're going to find that you can complete or finish out the cycle and regain some of your power. There you go. This could also be somebody reaching out to you, but I think it's more you taking the stand on actually sticking up for yourself, because you're holding on to a past disappointment that honestly isn't. That disappointment is because you sort of disappointed yourself by not sticking up for yourself. And so by finally sticking up for yourself, you will actually get what you need, which is completion. Nikki, what's up? Hi, Nikki. Anything on how this connection will play out with my Capricorn? Thanks and love your readings. How will this situation, this connection, play out with Nikki's Capricorn? Two cards came out. Okay, so there's some confusion here that's about to be clarified. There's a third party situation, or he sees you as a friend, more friends or fun or partying. It's not bad energy, but in some ways it wasn't clear that it's still more casual, or that there's another party involved. So there is happiness. There could still be happiness. So I don't want you to think about this as like ew, like he was cheating or lying or something. No, I just think that maybe it could have been more casual, and maybe you guys have to have a deeper conversation about that. I don't know. That's up to you. But the confusion is definitely that this was more fun, more playful, and just enjoying each other. And it's also got more than one person involved or engaged in it. And that clarity is finally going to come through. Don't know how that helps. It does still seem to be, with the Three of Cups there, something that you could find happiness in, but clearly it becomes clear what needs to change or shift. Okay, then we have Trajur International. What do you see for my career? I did that. Yeah. Hey, Sarah, what's up? Hey, Brenda. Okay, Vicky B. It's Vicky, right? Is that Vic E? Vic E? B? I don't know. Truth Spirit nudged me here. Big energy, old schooler here, waiting to see. You mentioned the tree's pollen. Yes. It is medicine. Hearing its potency is interesting. Okay, I guess medicine can be toxic in too many intervals. in too much. When it's too much, it can be an overdose. Maybe that's what's going on to people, right? What is blocking me from moving forward? This is DV. What do I have to release? DV. What do I have to release? A love situation, a deep, unabiding connection. God bless. There's donations coming in. I will get right to you guys. There's a deep connection or a sexual attraction that's really been keeping you isolated from being happy. There you go. There's some sort of sexual connection or tension, or somebody you decided is the only person in your life, or it could be even your spouse or somebody that you're with, but it's keeping you isolated from your happiness and being your full, positive, bright self. That is what you have to let go of. You have to find you again. Even if it's a happy relationship, you're stuck because you've lost you. You have to reconnect to everything that you are and find a healthy balance for this relationship or dream relationship or somebody you're thinking about that has kind of consumed you. There you go. All right. So we get Lorian. That's such a cool name. First of all, God bless you and thank you for your donation. I'm really grateful for it. Woohoo! Love these live reads. Scorpio Sun, like Libra rising here with the oh so proverbial question, am I on the path to make a healthy romantic connection this year? If not, what can I expect on my current path? You need a lot of, this is right now, this year is a lot of time for reflection, reconciliation, and giving yourself a break and taking things slow. So it's almost like the cards are saying you must take the pressure off yourself. If you're constantly looking and searching and seeking and what can I do for this, it is going to build up too much energy. It's going to build too much pressure. It's going to block you. So there's a sense of take a break from it. Stop worrying about it. Stop thinking about it. Don't worry. In fact, really just take things slow. Go real steady when it comes to your romance. Just romantic situation. Just don't take a break from. It's almost like saying you got to take a break from it and take it slow. That's what it's saying. That's what it's saying. Either that, or it's saying you're reflecting on a time when you were with a younger earth sign. And if so, that could be blocking you. But I think it's the first one. I think it's that the focus is sort of blocking you. You know, you're kind of, especially Mercury retrograde is making you focus on how slow things have been or how shit hasn't moved the way that you wanted it to move. And you know what? That focus determines your reality. So if all you start to focus on is, I'm happy, I'm healthy, I'm excited, I'm doing stuff that I love, you're going to be surprised at how quickly your romantic situation changes if you just take the pressure off it by not focusing specifically on it. That is an FYI. The fuck? Okay, so this isn't working. Hey, Ajoy, God bless. Will the Aries reveal how he feels tonight? Ajoy, will the Aries reveal how he feels tonight? Well, there's definitely going to be feelings that come up. Yes, he will. The answer is yes, and it's 4 of Cups. There is also passion and a chance for sexual connection and leaping in. He's happy. Oh, but then we have this. But this doesn't mean not lack of happiness. This kind of means that it's like maybe he wants to move into your home because things haven't been really good for him financially, or that he kind of needs you right now to help him or be of help to him, because this was hidden. So ultimately, he's going to just want to jump right into things with you and just be like, yes, I want you. Yes, I love you. But it could be more motivated by financial concerns and considerations. So you might want to get into the conversation with him and be honest with each other and have an open, honest conversation, because jumping right in will feel really good. But there is some underlying worries and concerns here that if you're smart, you'll address them. Or he could be just jumping in and finally trusting you and telling you about some financial struggle that he's been going through. Watch out for people who ask for money. I'll tell you that right now, especially if this is a real relationship, like you actually know this person. Okay. But always watch out. Always be very careful and very particular and very practical. If this is an online relationship, that's a red flag. Fucking get the fuck off right now. I'm just letting you know that right now. That is a big ass red flag, FYI. But there it goes. He will reveal something, but it could be motivate. He will reveal, I love you. I want to be with you, jump in with you. But there's also this essence of the 5 of Pentacles, which means somebody's broke, right? Or he's saying, I'll always want to be with you, rain or shine, come what may. Hey, Lorian, first of all, thank you so much for donating as well as becoming a member. God bless. Makes sense, though my last beau was a Virgo Cap, 10 years younger. So maybe it's both. Well, first of all, it could be both because Mercury retrograde, you could be thinking of him right now. And he may kind of reemerge. But I just saw you moving forward. And by letting it kind of like taking a break and relieving yourself from even the pressure of thinking about it. And if there's anything that you need to put to rest or reconcile with your former mate, spouse, lover, I would say reconcile it over this full moon. Maybe the reconciliation has to happen. Let's go back to the top. Thank you so much for your donations, guys. I really appreciate them. Hold on. Britt, I got Britt. Perla, what's up? This is the moon. Oh, I'm so sorry. God bless you, Perla. I hope you can purge that and, find some healing. Find some healing and emotional cleansing. This full moon. This is really interesting. That's a real life cycle for you. Casglow, we got that. Brenda, Vicky B, we got you. DV, we got you. Deborah. Deborah Lewandowski. I can't believe I caught you live, Michelle. You did, Deborah, crystal clear. I'm loving this retrograde energy and moon, just everything. Can you give me your perspective on my equal rights case? Feel strong about it. My perspective, any insights into her equal rights case? Any insights into her equal rights case? Any insights into her equal rights change? I'll tell you, it's going to change your world. And you're going to love it. There's a sense of people really appreciating, or you showing a great deal of love and faith and crusading, like doing the right thing to change things up and to make things different. So good on you. We also have stuff hidden. This is about abuse or attack that comes especially in the verbal form from an authority figure. This is also a bad choice or a bad decision, or a shady, corrupted judgment that was made to get opportunities from people or to create opportunities from people. So there's insights there. There's some sort of, excuse me. There's some sort of shady behavior when it came to bad dealings to create opportunities for people. And I do suspect that this judgment, I do suspect that this, I don't know, the King of Swords is usually bad judgment, or a mean person who attacks, maybe because they've been paid a lot, or there's a lot of payment going on here to open up opportunities. But I see opportunities opening up. And with this being the Knight of Cups and the World, this is a sense of it will open up a lot of opportunities, or maybe it will open up a lot of eyes or a lot of hearts. And I do see it changing your world and you feeling complete afterward. That's interesting. Okay, we have another. Let me see. Tarang, God bless you for your donation. Thank you so much. Hello, Michelle. It's my birthday. Happy birthday! I love you. Thank you so much. I want to ask you, what is my advice on my spiritual journey? And my love with Rohan and his feelings. Thank you so much. Your love with Rohan is kind of stagnated. It's kind of stuck right now. It needs some room to grow. It seems like there's energy that's being put toward. Hold on. It seems like first of all, there's opportunity here for you, definitely. Your spiritual path can be to give and to help others and open up opportunity for others. This could also reflect philanthropic work or working in a no profit. But there are career opportunities that are coming in for you, especially when it comes to doing good. When it comes to Rowan, it seems like things are kind of stuck right now. They are where they are. And that could be because somebody is really focused on themselves and healing themselves and feeling good again. There also could be some romance with an Aries that you knew from your past, that you knew from childhood. And if that's him, there's an energy of that there being a lot of energy and a lot of romantic energy there, and that will definitely work out, even if things were kind of stuck. It seems like you've been hanging around waiting for it a lot. So the real focus in your life right now to connect to spirituality is to honor yourself, to love who you are, to love the purpose that God gave you from the time that you were born, and to honor your body and take care of who you are and start going in the direction that your heart is shining you in. Absolutely. You could see throughout this year any kind of stagnation or stuckness start to move forward again. But that has to do also with, are you moving forward? Are you directing the energy forward? But it does seem to be whatever was stuck it's warmed up now. The ice is cleared. It's starting to heat and get momentum there. Maybe by the time the sun is in Aries, so that could be by late March, April. Okay. I hope that helped. Excuse me. Sorry, guys. Michelle Smith, Britt, Vicky Casglow. Oh my gosh. Crystal. Perla. Perla, if you're just looking for general guidance, always check out the general readings. The best questions asked for the cards are specific questions. Britt, what's up? For me, just an energy and guide reading. That would also be a general reading. And I'm happy if you listen to the general readings, your sun, moon, your rising sign. Absolutely. Yeah, I think, yeah. International, do you see from my career going forward? I think I already answered the question, Trager. Joanne Stevens, I've been experiencing some work issues. Will I stay or move on? Thank you, Michelle. Will Joanne Stevens stay or move on? There's some issues here with regards to a love connection, or there's a tension or energy, not knowing who feels or how somebody feels about you or what they feel or what they're thinking. Basically, maybe no communication or not a lot of communication. If there's this ambiguity that's going on with work, clear it up. Don't let it interfere with your job. Don't let personal situations fog what's going on at your work. If you really love your work and you really love your job, you should stay there. A lot of times we get into more personal relationships with people that we work with. Get them out, stop them, clear them out, make the decision on your own to clear it out. Because if it's a good job and you really like it, then don't let anything fuck with it, is what I'm saying. I think you feel like you're stuck between a rock and a hard place right now, especially when it comes to there's some sort of love situation here. So career and love, you have to keep separate. And I'm not saying don't listen to your heart, but I am saying get your head involved. Definitely. So what should the choice be? What should the choice be? I just want for this, Joanne, what should the choice be? You're going to go with your heart. That's what you're going to go with. That's what it's saying. Open up your heart and go with. And if you're stuck at work in some ways and you're basically wondering, like, who should I choose or what should I choose? Maybe you feel stuck in a decision that you don't want to make because there's two people that you like just as much. No, it's almost like either give the opportunity to the younger water sign, whoever that is, or give the opportunity to the younger person so that they have a chance to grow and get some career experience. If this is a choice about what you're feeling, you will end up making the choice about your career by your heart and your feelings. That may not be the most clever thing to do, though, FYI. There's another donation that came in. Thank you so much. Elena, I have been going through a lot of changes, physically and spiritually. I feel like I have stumbled onto something that has a larger medical benefit. Do you see anything in this area? Yeah. It was divine guidance and divine breakthrough, a great idea. This is just the beginning. Please continue to look in it and take it from passion to reality. It's a divine breakthrough. It's divine discovery. So there is absolute truth here. It doesn't mean that the hard work doesn't still have to be done, but it basically, as soon as it came out, is trust this instinct, trust this intuition, trust this inspiration. This is just the beginning to really making an exceptional decision and maybe even getting to patent something. Damn. Or it's by Libra season, you'll actually be able to start getting work from this. FYI. All right, Sue 1. Will we get back together? Thank you so much for your donation. Will we get back together? 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 I gotta tell you, Sue, I don't like this. I don't like the cards. A lot of burdens. You're stuck. You're stuck and kind of like bogged down by the burden of this relationship. You're connected to the hope that there might be a new chance or a new start, but there won't be, because there's a disassociation or a third party relationship, or something that's just going to sort of leave you alone and on your own, that you need to instead start healing from. And that's where your focus has to be. Totally different cards came out for you, sweetheart. So I'm absolutely convinced that they're for you. We have Joanne Stevens. Where are we? Deborah. Okay, once again. John Daniel. Hi, John. I'm a Taurus sun, Cancer moon, very strong for you this period right now. And Libra rising. When am I going to get a great job? We have Aries season that's popped out for you, but you may have to move. It's also saying that you kind of have to take some action yourself. You've been wanting to do this for a while. Take action on it and do it. Get it done. You've been thinking about it, contemplating it, do it. Could have something to do with a move, but this definitely timestamps Aries season. So late March, April, you'll be able to move forward, or you'll be ready to, or you'll finally be inspired to take the leap. Yep. Okay, so then we have Amanda Catchpole. Hi, would love to hear whatever spirit needs to know. There is a lot going on in my life right now. Once again, Amanda, that's a general reading. I would always go back to the general reading. Let's see if a card comes out for you. I would go back to, yes, it did. There's some sort of disappointment in your life that's been holding you up. You're looking back instead of moving forward. There are great opportunities, including love, but you're stuck on something in the past, and usually that means, and Mercury retrograde is a good time to think about it, what do I need to do to complete that so that disappointment doesn't keep stealing my attention? Wally. I'm an Aries. Do you see any new opportunities coming my way? I'm an Aries. Do you see any new opportunities? Opportunities in what? There could be opportunities when it comes to work, or there's an opportunity with a female earth sign. But there is a good judgment here when it comes to, especially a female employer. So I would say when it comes to work, getting jobs, knowing what you want to do or dedicate your attention to, or very specifically, there's opportunities coming through or from a female or feminine earth sign. Hi, Sap. Okay. Hi, you Cancer here. Is my relationship with Lauren, Scorpio, over for good, or will we get back together? Will I talk to her again soon? What will happen with Lauren? What will happen with Lauren? No. So I don't think you'll talk soon. There's definitely heartbreak here. Maybe something happened to somebody that she loved, or a loss of a loved one. Could be a loss of a mother figure. She might finally come out and tell you this. There does seem to be some significant heartbreak that will eventually heal. I don't see it answering directly, will we get back together? There's something going on here. Empress broke your heart. Or, I don't know. Will they get back together? Yes or no? No, there's definitely somebody leaving somebody here in this situation. And I don't see there really being an opportunity. It's almost like in some ways you weren't able to complete the situation. Somebody doesn't feel the situation is complete. Somebody, like, and I'm assuming that's you, like you still have such high hopes for her or see her in such high esteem. But that's going to bring you disappointment. And I think it's stealing any kind of completing the cycle away from you. It seems like somebody dumped somebody or abandoned them and then kind of like left without any way to let somebody feel like things had finished. And so I would say stop giving somebody so much credit, because I don't think they treated you in a way that you should still want to have them back or have them around. I would close this door, please. Sap, I would close this door because there was disrespectful behavior here and the door should not be open anymore. You know, you're giving somebody way too much credit. Oh, the nurse coach. Thank you so much. God bless you. That's a huge support. So I appreciate you. Thank you, nurse coach. Thank you so much. Yeah, I hope that clarified things for you, Sap. I really do. And this is the time, especially if you are a Cancerian, to purge that pain and that suffering and stop holding on, because it does look like somebody was a huge heartbreaker, but you gave them a lot of credit, right? I mean, like, they may have been going through some personal struggle of their own, but they could have told you, or there could have been communication. This is a sense of, I don't think anything has resolved itself yet. Or the necessary changes have been made. John Jonas. Good afternoon. What do you see that I need to take care of? Family. The Cancerian energy is here. You need to focus on strengthening your family or your family ties, or you need to fix your car. Maybe you just need to do some car work. Because the Chariot is here, the Star is here. So this is aspirations, hope, dreams, wishes coming true. Maybe you get a new car, which is going to like really help you and make you feel really good. But 3 major arcana came out. I don't think it's as simple as all that. There is some sense or hope that you wish that you had for your family situation. So making it better and making it stronger, or being the strength for your family. Oh boy. Okay. Okay. That just skipped together like 5 things. Okay, Brandy. Will my Aries and I get back together? I am a Cancer. Intuitively, you already know the answer to this question. I think it's already very, very clear. There could be a new start or a reconciliation or a new beginning, but ultimately I think no. I honestly think this is a new time for you. This is a time for you to end that cycle and start something completely different. But no, that's what I'm going to say. I think the High Priestess is here, which means intuitively connected with spirit. Like, this would be you, Wheel of Fortune, and Ace of Wands. So that could also absolutely mean, I'm going to say it, the two of you could reconnect. The two of you absolutely could reconnect. But I know the Cancerian way. And that always is to hold on and to keep stuck. And ultimately, that's not what this time right now is for. So I'm sure that you're hopeful that that's what will happen, but that's not what needs to happen. What needs to happen is you finish up this cycle with your Aries and start a brand new situation. Yeah. Because the truth is you're going to be sitting there waiting a long time. This energy is bringing up a lot of past hurt. This is time to sort of purge that and begin completely new. Because the Ace of Wands is not Aries. It's you finding your fire again and offering up love. You'll be able to move on once you allow this cycle to close out. Divine feminine goddess, what's up? Oh wow, Wally, Jesus Christ, God bless you. Divine feminine goddess, hey Michelle, newer sub. Well, thank you so much for subscribing. Grateful to have crossed paths and happy to see you feeling. Oh, well, thank you so much, Divine Feminine. God bless you. Esther, will someone be coming my way romantically? Esther, will somebody be coming my way romantically? Will someone be coming my way romantically? No. I think you keep looking for it. And listen, this is what I picked up on as soon as you asked the question. What you look for, you will find, or it will find you if you keep asking. But you may not like what you end up with. So stop that. This is a sense of, kind of stuck. It's almost like a stuckness, Esther. It's like a stuck of constantly looking, the next. You're stuck. This is something that you need to confront now and kind of find happiness in your life, in the joys of your existence, in your everyday. And then I promise you, you will be very happy with what you attract. All right, guys, I love you. But if you look too hard, then you're not going to get such a great energy coming in. It's almost like you've been focusing too much on this lately, Esther. Guys, I'm going to let you go. I love you so much. Thank you so much for your participation in making this hour fly by. I am very grateful, especially to all of you who have become members or donated. God bless you. And I hope to see you on here next Friday. Remember, if you are a Harmony member, if you are a BWOB member, you will have access to my members only question and answer live tarot session on Monday mornings at 7 a.m. It happens every Monday morning. I know it's early for some people. It's impossible for others. If we get a lot of new members, then I can do it on another day. But for right now, that seems to be when people can connect. So if you really love these sessions, absolutely get on those memberships. I love you. I hope you have a fabulous full moon. Allow yourself to cleanse and purge and heal. And I will see you guys in the videos and perhaps next Friday. Bye, guys.